Alright guys, we're in the home stretch. Only two more big major announcements to go before the end of all the announcements on this 300th comic review celebration. And these last two announcements are all about the main show that you guys see on this channel each and every week, or the main shows. Namely, the Dark Avenger comic book review and the Indie Review. Now, as I've already stated, the Indie Review is immune to any of the changes that will be mentioned in this announcement and the next until after episode 100. And unfortunately, in doing that, the Dark Avenger comic book review is also held up until after the Indie Review reaches episode 100. The announcement is that as of episode 100 of the Indie Review, myself and Michael will be not ending is a very strong word. The Dark Avenger comic book review show will be stopping, and in its place will become the world's finest comic review. It will not be renumbered. We are going to be doing it a different way. Instead of calling it episode, for example, 305, because I believe that's what the number will be when episode 100 of the Indie Review hits, it will be changing to week 305, and it's going to say World's Finest Reviews Week 305, semicolon, whatever book or books we'll be reviewing. So this channel will be going to a single to group of comic reviews. Instead of one gigantic show, we will be either individually or in small groups reviewing all the books that we read in a single week. Now, for those of you that know what Mike and I do on Comic Frontline, we also do solo reviews on Comic Frontline. So what's going to happen if, for example, we have Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #4 and I'm reviewing it for Comic Frontline? Well, I won't be doing the solo review for this channel. I will be doing it on Comic Frontline. So what's going to happen to that book? I can't do two solo reviews because it's going to be the same thing. That I'm saving for the last announcement of the night, which will then lead into 300. But anyway, the big announcement is we are going to be separating the show. I know a lot of people have been saying, you know, a 50-minute show to an hour-and-a-half long show, especially when you have a lot of books, and I can't put timestamps on all the books we review, especially because sometimes we have about 25 books per review. The best thing I could do is I'm going to be separating the reviews. So if you don't like a book, you don't have to watch the video. And if you do like a specific book, you'll have the video right there. So solo and group reviews are where we are going to be going starting this fall. The Dark Avenger comic book review will be ending, and the world's finest comic review week will begin. So we are not dropping any of our comic reviews. We will still be reviewing all the comics we get. However, the reviews will be first split between this channel and Comic Frontline, and second goes into the next announcement, which I'm going to let you guys hang a little bit until you see the next announcement. But that's how we're going to be working this channel now. Or we might take 2 or 3 books from a company, or 2 or 3 books that are connected together, like Superman and a few of his family books that are out, and put them all in one review. But the reviews are not going to go more than about 3 comic books to a comic book in each video, unless we decide to do companies, and even then we only have about 4 or 5 books per company when it comes to the indie books. We're not going to separate DC and Marvel. DC and Marvel are going into either solo reviews or grouped reviews with a couple of books in each video, but nothing that no big show. We are going to be separating it so it gives you guys a chance to enjoy the books you like. And if you don't like a certain book, you won't have to watch the video. And same goes if it's vice versa for somebody else. So I hope you guys like this announcement. We're really excited with this new path that we are going on with the comic reviews. And we hope you guys really like it too. We're going to try not to spam the subscription box though. We're going to try to separate the reviews out. So maybe from Wednesday to Sunday, we'll have a couple of reviews in each, and as always on Comic Frontline, our reviews will be going up. We do have, at max, about 3 reviews a day, so it's good because it'll help us work on uploading more videos to Frontline, and it's good, it'll help separate some videos on here for you guys. So I hope you like this. There is a part 2. Stay tuned. The video is coming up next.